And here we are. Ba 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 ba.
Okay.
And then we disconnect that, and we plug in the link cable of the Game Boy Advance, and we have our controller. Ba 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 ba. I need to get the thing cleared out. Can I do that with the controller port too? Oops. There we go. I can control it with controller port too. That's cool. Hello, Onyx. Welcome on in. How's the day going? Ba-ba-ba.
I don't think my friend had this when I was younger.
What is it? Oracle of Ages?
Well, it was a pair of games.
What's a paragon?
A paragon? You mean a paragon?
No, you said it was a paragon.
I'm very confused.
I know, I'm fucking with you. That's why.
You're a
I'm
dweeb.
intentionally confusing you.
Dweeb Durg.
Yes. I'm not gonna argue. You think I don't know this?
I think this is one of the actual one of the better tracks for the series. Oh, lovely.
Hey, Onyx, you got 2 volleys here to boot.
Bali. Boop the Bali.
Huzzah! Let me guess, it's useless. It's a map. Of course, it's useless.
Are maps useless? Is that...
Well, this is not the kind of item I want usually. Most Zelda dungeons typically actually aren't that complex from what I've observed. And then they aren't complex until they are, I should say, actually.
Water Temple says hello.
Well, that dungeon sucks no matter whether you have a map or not.
Well, I mean, the map comes in handy for multiple things than just finding the way around. I mean, you need something for when you're finishing up in the outhouse.
God damn it.
I mean, the map plus compass is usually good, but
At least the compass goes beep, 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 or something in dungeons.
What?
It makes a sound or tone when there's an item in the area or a chest.
Okay. Alright. Sure.
I'd like to see someone do representations of these dungeons in 3D, actually, though.
Not 3D though.
Because some of them have interesting concepts. Like this one, you basically are breaking the shaft of a rotational thing to make it drop into the lower area. Meaning a little turnstile.
Stinky.
So basically this turnstile, you're essentially making it fall downstairs. Wait a minute, I think I know. Ba-ba-ba. Maybe. Yes. One of the other things in Zelda, if it's breakable, you generally should break it too. You ever notice that? It always rewards you for smashing things.
I don't know. I was playing.
Most games I've played usually reward you for breaking crap.
My first Zelda game, let me tell you, there was this guy with a giant head. He got very angry if you started smashing shit.
What game was that again?
Wind Waker.
Giant head.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to
Big
think what
ol'
that
head.
was. Because I played through Wind Waker, but I don't quite remember what you're referring to.
There's a guy where if you smash the pots in his house, he gets mad at you and tries to charge you a bunch of money for it.
If you have zero
Oh, yeah.
money.
Game's not gonna do anything to you.
What?
There's also in the tutorial, the dude that teaches you combat.
It
he's
pisses
like-
off the person upstairs too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those two were funny. Like, you
No,
stop that, you hooligan!
Yeah, no, it was great. I loved it.
As a kid, I deliberately went out of my way to piss the guy off. Like, I'm not gonna kid myself and say that I was a nice kid when I was growing up. But neither do I think I really deserved the kind of harassment I got either.
So you say you wouldn't be kidding yourself about when you were a kid?
Bad. Bad bird.
Terrible, you should feel bad.
Sneaky biscuit.
Well, that joke was bad and you should feel bad.
Alright, there's probably something obvious that I'm just being dumb about. The usual. Then again, I have not played this game in years.
Yeah.
You need a key, bitch!
God, is it not amazing what they managed to squeeze out of, what is this, SNES?
No, this was Game Boy. I'm using a Game Boy player on a Gamecube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what the funny thing is? I have to have a memory card with a corrupted save file that basically overloads the system for Wind Waker, which then loads into Swiss, allowing me to run a .dol or Gamecube file, which essentially is a Game Boy player, because I have a Japanese Game Boy player because I wanted it to match my Gamecube, which is silver.
Oh, did you get the Panasonic Cube?
No!
Oh.
It'd be cool to have one of those, but honestly,
Yeah.
I think that would just be way too... I'm an idiot. I see what I forgot to do. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, the Panasonic Cube isn't compatible with the Game Boy player. base.
Yeah, and that's not acceptable for me.
Yeah. But you get to play DVDs, and it has 5.1 surround sound built in.
I'm not saying that it's necessarily bad. I'm just saying I'm not interested.
Even when they were new, yeah, like importing, they were like $600-700, and they were, as far as I know, region free also, so that was a plus. But they were hilariously expensive when you could buy a GameCube for like $100.
I have a GameCube.
There's my key.
That one bigger.
I should be more observant.
Man, Link has to deal with all kinds of BS, doesn't he? Like, poor dude.
I would say it doesn't exactly pay. I hope he gets a retirement plan from wherever he goes, but he probably won't.
This
Like, I don't know, is Zelda gonna
what-
go
what
ahead and
season?
give him a land plot that's his own that he doesn't have to pay for or anything?
No,
But-
I'm pretty sure Link gets more adventure. I think that's probably his reward.
Hey, imagine a game where you come into where you're playing as Link in his midlife crisis.
Fucking dad bod Link trying to
Washed
on
up
fucking-
Link having to go through that.
That's gonna be the Zelda movie that Illumination is gonna make.
Like it happened to
Still have
Sonic,
that.
remember that one?
Has anybody here seen the new Bill and Ted movie?
No.
I heard it's
Whoever
bad.
made it fucking hates Bill and Ted.
Whoever hated it hates Bill and Ted.
Whoever made it hates Bill and Ted. Like, seriously. Because the original is like, oh yeah, these are two guys, they're like, you know, they're kind of losers, but actually, they find out that they're destined to change the world. And then the new movie is like, actually, they're dumb and stupid, and the future hates them too.
I mean, they were dumb and stupid.
Well, depends on the era of the future. Wouldn't it?
No, like, the people that they went to see in the future, like, decided they changed their mind.
Oh, so they
and they don't
they
like Bill
got
and Ted anymore.
they got rid of the Bill and Ted Center for Excellence.
Yeah, because they were like, we don't think you're, like, trying hard enough, so, like, we're just gonna give you a deadline, and if you don't change the world within this amount of time, we will literally kill you.
Well, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It misses the point of the Bill and Ted thing, which was basically shenanigans with history.
Exactly.
It was meant to be something that would potentially probably get kids to be more interested in history. That and Time Bandits, I imagine, to an extent, but I think that was more fanciful.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting how Gilliam said that those several films he made were basically meant to be like your mind at different ages. It's kind of funny, like, you get kind of fanciful.
I mean, I kind of went, you know, most of my childhood, you know, no thoughts, head empty, and then dragons started dominating my thoughts. And that's never really stopped.
Derg face.
Yes.
That's a bird brain.
Well, dragons and something else, but but stream is going, so I will not discuss that one.
There once was a site that starts with E, and now your son likes fairy D.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Funny enough, I didn't even
You
know
got-
about
you
that
hot
site till
dogging
it
me.
already
I'm
started
just-
dominating my
I'm
like,
just
like,
saying, that's gonna get stuck in my head for the next month. Thank you, right there.
I think someone tried to make a longer version of it. And it was
I think-
cursed as fuck.
Yeah, I think it's better that it just stays as a short.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this area?
Blow it up.
I love the default aggressiveness of that.
What? Well, of course, it's silly Durg go boom.
But they probably want big boom.
I mean, so what I'm hearing is the volley
think-
are just the pink ones from
Here,
Madagascar.
here's the thing. I think that Redneck would be the one I'd expect to be more of that kind of chicanery.
What? Just blow everything up?
Yeah.
No, I'm just here to delete features that may or may not have bad guys on them.
Okay. Brain. Well, yeah, tell me something I don't know, you stupid bird. Owls, not wise at all.
I mean, I guess there's the thing where you would expect a dragon to want to burn things, not blow them up. But they both involve fire, so good, close enough for me.
Well, I mean, I could use Duro to light the fuse.
To use Durg as fuse lighting device.
I mean,
Makes-
think
Durgs are
about
great
it.
for lighting fuses, candles, and making creme brulee.
Yeah.
The creme brulee dragon?
Creme brulee dragon. Have you not seen that image?
Oh, I have to use bombs. Okay, then. I just didn't have it close enough.
That blows.
Yeah, blue.
Don't run out of bombs now.
Motherfucker! Alright, that's it. That's it. We're going full on crazy. God damn it. Greg, like, you have this many tries. If only scent seeds worked. On a side note, there's some other Game Boy games that I thought would be interested in playing. I originally kind of wanted to look into those old Harry Potter RPGs, but the thing with Rowling kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. Because the funny thing is, those games were actually RPGs. And they weren't bad ones per se either. I wish people weren't shit. Ah.
Bah.
Bah. Lem lem lem
Rawr.
lem 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 lem. Fuck. I'm gonna get fucking wrecked. And I lost my potion.
You're gonna die! Look at you! It's gonna win! Hyrule's gonna be
This is in Hyrule this time.
whatever place is gonna be defeated because Guy is going to destroy it. There, covered all the plots that are possible.
And I am out of bomb.
Well, you just kept throwing them all over the place. What'd
Well,
you
that's because I
expect?
have to throw them all over the place.
Are they bombs or grenades, Lorgans?
They have to be grenades in this case. That's the only option.
Well, you know
Also
what?
known as-
There's your problem.
They're also known as spicy potatoes.
Spicy potato. Spicy pillow?
No, spicy potato is something a little bit different.
I mean, it still explodes.
It's more of a slow but spectacular burn, though.
I wouldn't say it's very slow either.
Compared to a grenade, yes.
Yeah, compared to spicy potato, yeah, but no, they go kaboom, but they go kaboom in other ways. Having witnessed one go kaboom spectacularly before, yeah.
Let me guess, it was a coworker or something else. I would assume you'd have at least enough brains not to go do something like that.
No, it was me.
Did you react appropriately, though?
Screaming, crying, throwing your hands in the air.
That is not the appropriate reaction.
Says you.
Right? What are you? What are you? The fucking lithium battery fire police? Come on now.
No, but I did have at least a sense of when it went up to get the hell out of there in short order.
Oh, you didn't throw water on it?
I'm gonna leave it submerged in water for 2 months. It'll be fine.
Right.
The last thing you do in an electrical fire is put water on it.
Yeah, lithium fires are like self-oxidizing, right?
Just
So-
blow myself up with the last one. Fuck it. I'm not missing. It's like using the bomb mask was one of the most useful things I remember from Majora's Mask.
I mean, there was that one time the U.S. weaponized pigeons.
Yeah, I guarantee you that didn't go well.
Does it ever go well when the US military tries to involve wildlife?
Surprisingly, it worked apparently half-hours decently.
Remember this?
How did using pigeons, or other than sending messages, did it work out?
It was essentially the
Didn't work out for the pigeons. I'll put it that way.
But it didn't work out for the pigeons, no, but
It never does it?
it didn't work out for the enemy ships they tried this on.
What the fuck did they do? Oh no, I know what it is. It's the pigeon-guided missile.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that existed. But it worked. That's the dumb part.
Yeah.
It fucking worked.
It worked!
How the it's like it just goes it's pecking at the freaking ship and it flies the missile into the ship.
Yes, they're trained to peck at the ship. They put 3 of them in the freaking nose of this bomb, So and have voting enabled, so if one of them's a dumb arse, the other two could guide the thing in theory onto target. I don't know if they
And it
actually
fucking worked.
but it worked.
That's the dumbest part.
In the era before GPS, laser guidance, all that fun stuff, by George, it worked.
Pigeon guided missiles, what the fuck?
It wasn't.
That's some Looney Tunes shit.
Well, let's be honest, the military will be willing to try literally anything if they think it'll give an advantage.
I mean, as they should.
The remote bat fire bombs didn't work.
No, the bat
No.
fire bombs did not work.
No, the bat fire ones were a complete and utter screw up.
Yeah, because they decided to roost in any place they wanted, including the own base.
Shit. fire.
Actually, the Soviets tried to weaponize dogs.
The dogs came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dogs came. Well, it wasn't that they came back. Instead of their original purpose was to blow up enemy tanks, but what they didn't think of is dogs based everything off of smell, and Russian tanks ran on diesel, German tanks ran on gas, so they smelled different. So it was more likely that the dogs were to run to Russian tanks, that was what they were trained to run under.
But they ran to other tanks too.
I mean, also they would get scared and not run or like go hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it was a cluster.
It was a bad idea.
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
What am I looking for? I forgot what I'm looking for. I was trying to do something. Brain go burr. Buh.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, we are in the days of electronics and no longer need to use pigeon-guided missiles.
Granted, that is still Looney Tunes shit.
Yes. It's okay, now we can make it so a virtual pigeon does it.
Can you imagine being the person in the board meeting for that? And go like, what's your idea? Pigeon-guided missile. What? No, hear me out! Pigeon-guided missiles are the shit, man! Come on!
Right?
It's like, wow. There's just some meetings out there that you kind of wish you could have sat in on, and you go like, the fuck are they smoking?
The good shit.
That's like just like any meeting in the 1960s.
Sorry, I had to get some food. That's why I have to pause. And I moved my microphone over.
I like how his voice cuts out in the middle of that sentence.
Wah! Bah.
Blah.
Beep.
God, he's adorable. Was staring off into space. Just, I wasn't actually here.
What?
Yeah.
Get
I think
booped.
I hit the bed. Like,
Alright, I had to mute a moment because roommate they just kind of mosey in when I'm made making a sandwich.
I joined and Electronics is going to bed.
yeah, because it is 1 a.m. and I don't know if you heard, but I'm just kind of like caught. I was staring off into space.
You're a
No.
potato.
It's
I do have
only
work.
12.
I have work tomorrow.
It's only midnight.
I need to get up at 8, so I'm already cutting into my sleep to be here, but that's alright.
I'm supposed to already be in bed.
Yeah, same.
I swear that I'm surrounded by insomniacs.
Oh, you're
No, you're
perfectly fine.
surrounded by people that want to hang out with you, but are on opposite schedules.
Well, there's that
Yes.
too.
God damn you.
No, you have one night owl burb here that somehow has to get his butt up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Well,
Or today,
here's
I
the,
guess.
well, I do technically.
Well,
have
according
wake
to
up
certain
at 7.
pushy groups, I don't need anyone else's help to go to some quote-unquote hell. Just by existing, I will.
I'll put it this way. At least I only work till 4 tomorrow instead of 5 like normal, so that's nice. Okay, yeah, that's sending my brain for a loop. Alright, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.
I
Bye-bye.
broke your brain by doing stupid little noises.
Good night.
Well, 4 hours
Bye.
of sleep is fine, isn't it?
What?
Before work. 4 hours of sleep is fine before work, isn't it?
Hey, I went
Dude,
to
yours
work
isn't
for-
the standard. Come on.
I went to work.
Okay, 2, fine.
I went to work for 5 years.
You're worse.
on 2.5 hours of sleep, feller.
5-hour energy shots?
You know,
No, just.
if you want to see whatever quote unquote god you believe in, just go ahead and fill up a big Slurpee with those things. You'll probably feel like you're going to die, and you'll probably clean your entire apartment.
I have a story about that, but I want Chief to say what he was gonna say.
No, for me it was. No, say I worked for 5 years on 2.5, 3 hours of sleep a day, and a metric shit ton of coffee, and I still don't know how I did it.
It's probably still hurting your health. Let's be honest. I'm gonna check my
That's
chat.
That's probably how I got by with it, because I was still young at the time. So,
It doesn't matter if you're young. That'll fuck you up.
I mean, I'm still saying is at that point in time I still had enough resilience that my body would put up with it.
Not anymore.
That ain't the case no more.
Go
So-
like, you want to do what? Excuse me? No, you're going to fucking bed. Thud.
So, speaking of that, the whole big Slurpee thing, B in my basketball group, we got a, what is it, one of those big gulps that they had back in the day. We bought every single energy drink we could find at a truck stop, and we mixed it all in the Slurpee cup.
And then took y'all took shots?
Yes.
I bet you lived to regret that, didn't you?
Let's just say we were wired for 2 days.
Didn't you feel like you were gonna want to die at some point from it?
One of us pretty much felt like his heart was coming out of his chest.
That's a lot of stimulants.
Mm-hmm.
You'd
Hey,
be lucky
but
if you
we
don't
were
have
playing
any
basketball.
permanent damage. You would be on the team. You're freaking huge.
Yeah, I was center position all the time.
Meanwhile,
They called me Tang.
when I was in PE, They kept trying to force me to play their football games, and I go like, I ain't doing that. It ain't happening. Stop trying. And eventually they went like, if you're not gonna do that, you're gonna walk. Nope, I'm gonna walk around. You're gonna see me disappear behind those football dummies, and then I'm gonna sit my ass down and read. Eventually they gave up.
Mm-hmm.
And they passed me anyway. They went like...
like I said, if you can do some of the stupid shit that they ask, it's pretty much PE you can pass no matter what.
No, I got
Don't
a
have to
fun-
put too much effort into it.
I got a funny story.
I just have
back
no
when
interest
I
in
was
PE whatsoever.
We used to have a rock climbing wall in the corner of the gym.
Fancy.
And we do rock climbing on that. Well, forever and a day, the teachers were like trying to explain some really interesting sciencey, totally bullshit thing that I said, yeah, with our rope system that would allow us to belay people as they went up and down the wall. They said, oh yeah, the lightest person can belay the heaviest person. And I went, somehow I don't believe this unless you can prove to me otherwise.
They tried to prove to you otherwise.
No.
No?
We watched two unfortunate people prove it to the entire class. So they had us all they broke us up into teams of like, there was like teams of like 4 people, and it was, you would have one person on the wall, one person as a primary belay, which is the one that had the rope, had the actual belay buckle attached to them, and a second person to help help the first person belay, which really they couldn't really do much, but that was what they said would work. And then the fourth just did whatever was required for what we were doing that day. Rather poor. But anyway, this group, they had broken us up into, they wound up with Jabba the Hutt climbing the wall.
Oh god.
Because, alright, my best memory here is that feller had to be about 5'10" and just as round as he was tall. I mean, he was a big dude.
So he was like the chunk.
He was
the chunkiest.
And there was this poor little petite girl belaying him. And that, I can't put her being much more than about 70 pounds soaking wet.
God, this is gonna end poorly, isn't it?
And he, if he weighed under 275, I would be impressed. This guy was big. And to be fair, the second belayer in that position was also, she was also a
Petite
girl. Just happened to be about a foot taller than the first one, and probably weighed roughly 90 pounds soaking wet.
What is this, basically just a pair of little girls versus Godzilla? Is that it?
Pretty much.
Or would King Kong match better? Like, the thing is, the body mass comparison with this is not going to end well for anybody.
No. So.
And here's the thing. It doesn't matter if they're fit or not fit. That's an imbalance. You can't compensate for that.
No, I mean, I could see, if that person weighed, a couple of pounds heavier, yeah, that might work. But we're talking, you know, we're doing at least 120.
Well, before we continue,
difference.
were they at least all okay?
They were.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, besides minor scuffs, you know, nothing major. But long story made short, he got like 3/4 of the way up the wall, fell off the wall. Of course, she tried to catch him. That didn't work.
Oh no.
So he went down, she went up. They met halfway on that wall.
Oh jeez.
They go pinging off of each other. And he swings over, which I can't believe that they hit that hard, that he actually moved. But it sent him flying over, hits the guy on the lane next to him, knocks him off the wall, who also was heavier than his player, but thankfully not by nowhere near the same amount.
I feel sorry for everyone involved. Oh, by the way, I figured out how to tell if any of these bushes are bugs. Normal bushes have this like whitish area. Ones that have bugs don't. That's pretty cool to know. Like, see the one that's 1, 2, 3 up from me? That's a bug. And there's a bug across it. Bug. 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 Yes.
No, but anyway, like I say, watching this, because they hit, bounced apart, knocked the other fell off, came back, hit again, and when they hit the second time, that's when she let go of the rope. So they both came crunching down. We actually had mats on the floor, so they didn't hit the hard floor, they hit the mat. And that teacher stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes with the most confounding look on her face of what the hell happened.
You had people that did not have matching masks doing this activity.
It's called science.
If you had the physics teacher running PE, that wouldn't have happened.
No. Actually, I think the most severe injury, if you want to call it that, was the girl who's the second player. Because she actually did try to catch that rope. But by the time she realized it and tried to catch it, the rope was going too fast for her to catch it, and she ended up actually getting rope burn.
Oh no!
I mean,
That's terrible.
the other two, I mean, they had just like bumps, bruises. I think he had one skinned up knee from kissing the wall on the way down, but
That's uncomfortable.
I mean, he's uncomfortable, yeah, but the first aid and a couple of days later, everyone was okay.
At least.
And at least this point in time, it prompted somebody to actually have some brains and reorganize everybody based on weight class.
Or at least match it up with appropriate balance.
Yeah, at least parallel with somebody who is at least on par with the same weight.
Or you could have a feasible chance of arresting the momentum.
Yes. Was it
Well,
the
like-
other one he knocked off? There was, I think, only like a 40-pound weight difference. He did drag his belayer like across the floor a little bit, but you know they did get him slowed down significantly enough. He actually was able to re-catch the wall.
Although the one thing I did like about my high school is the fact that the elementary was pretty much in the same area, so what was it, every Friday, the elementary kids, usually 2, 3, 4, and 5 would go over to the high school and pretty much play with the high schoolers, us. And we would divvy each other up between them. so it's not that unfair like what most schools probably would do. It's okay, elementary versus high school, let's go.
Yeah,
But
that's
of course
asking
we
for
would.
trouble.
Yeah, that is. So we pretty much divvy it up with half high schoolers, half the elementary, pretty much in each team, and we usually play like indoor kickball with like a softball or something, not something that would be horrible for the kids, or like frisbee golf.
Fair enough.
And the kids, they enjoyed it. There was sometimes that, yeah, we did become very competitive, and what we did was some of us would grab the elementary kids, put them under our arms, and start running with them.
I bet they just thought that was a grand old time.
Oh yeah, they were like, oh, this is fun!
They grabbed the football and you grabbed the...
Well, it's like, pretty much the kickball, we set it up like, a diamond, like, for baseball. And it's the kids going slow, and of course, they're small, so they don't run as fast. And here's us high schoolers with our legs just fucking getting tripped up by them, so it's like, fuck it, you're running with me. There's a couple of them, they pretty much liked me because of my height. Like, oh my god, I can see everything from up here. It's like, But yeah, during basketball, my nickname was Tang. One, because I like to drink the orange Tang that they would serve us a lot of times. And two, because my arms.
Orangutan?
Mm-hmm.
That's a failure. Hello.
Why
It
am
was
I not
either that or
surprised?
brick house. Or brick wall.
Because we all knew it was brick shit house.
Because
Unless you're in Colorado, where you can have a two-story shit house.
Wait a
because
minute,
no joke,
did
there
anyone
was this-
ever actually make a two-story outhouse?
Yes.
What's the story behind this?
In the mountains, in some of the mountain towns in the middle of winter, you could get it where the snow would be so deep after some of the snowstorms that you couldn't open the lower door, so they added a second story above there so you could climb up the ladder and go into that one without having to shovel the snow out from the door, and it just dropped down through the first one.
Oh no!
So a two-story crap house was a thing that existed in Colorado, a lot of the Colorado mountains.
Brand new sentence, two-story shit house. That is so weird. Oh my god.
It's weird, but it's apparently 100% historically accurate thing.
So, a couple of matches that we had in high school. One of them, I was pretty much defense already. Guy was running, he was not looking where he was going, he was looking at the ball, dribbling it, and he just immediately hits me. Full force, fucking plants himself into me, and I don't move an inch.
Damn.
And the guy is on the ground, kind of somewhat a little dazed because he's like, what just happened? Then the ref comes over, goes, how do I call this? Because he was planted, he was not moving.
If they, what, so if they collide into you, I don't know football, okay?
This is basketball.
Basketball, how's that work?
Technically, that would not be against me. Now, if I moved myself in front of him and touched him to push him down, then yes, it would be my fault. But I pretty much just stood there with my hands up.
And he just slammed into you.
Yeah, so at that point it's like, yeah, the guy's pretty much knocked out, but doesn't mean shit. It's you didn't do anything to him. Another one, it's I should have been actually down at defense, but they sent in a different player. I was at the hoop, pretty much waiting for them to throw the ball in. They throw the ball into one of their guys. Their guys is, I think this was his first game. I kind of felt sorry for it a little bit, but that was after. The guy was so excited. He got the ball. He's gonna go with it. He just looks at me, looks back up. I yanked the ball out of his hand, and my mom said, the look of depression on the man's face when you stole the ball from him. He pretty much wanted to cry.
That is sad.
I'm like, oh, that's fucked.
He's like, poor guy, you tried.
And then I just went up and pretty much made a layup.
Yeah. He's gonna go like, what happened?
And as soon as that happened, the coach pretty much pulled him out. So it's like, I think I might have hurt his feelings and gave him emotional damage.
+2 emotional damage.
Oh, some things are like somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm here for emotional support. No, fam, I'm here for emotional DPS. Fuck you.
I've been an
100%.
emotional tank and healer way too often. The thing is, I just suck at doing damage. Actually, I can't say whether that's the case. I haven't seen the results of anything like that. So I can't say if I absolutely destroyed somebody. Then again, it's not exactly my modus operandi. Bayard! The cutie
What
fox.
Faye is in the stream.
Yes, they are.
Are they still over the water, or are they?
No, they're
home?
back in the UK.
Okay.
They are safe.
Yeah, no joke. Today was the first day back, and one of our unfortunate managers was back.
Today.
I wanted to blow my.
Hey, come on.
I'm not kidding.
You wanted to blow your coworkers, you said.
No.
I don't think he wants anything to do with that.
I was trying to think of a way to make it slightly less.
Not that crusty old woman.
Moving on. What we were trying to say is it got a little bit, sussy. I'll leave it at that.
So pretty much
Like,
today
it
was
has-
truck day.
It has to have clear denotations of humor in this particular case. That's all I'm saying.
Uh-huh. So today was truck day. They pretty much got most of it done this morning besides a couple of carts. She's putting brake pads away. So instead of rolling the rolling cart closer to the aisle to grab the pads, put them up, grab the pad, put them up. Nah, she leaves them at the very end of the other side of the store to walk all the way there, grab two, walk all the way back to the aisle.
I guess they didn't understand the phrase of work smarter, not harder.
Well, this is her excuse. Well, it gets me exercise.
No, you're just too stupid to move the cart, lady.
No, lazy. In my honest opinion.
Come on, you have to use your brain to be lazy.
Properly, yeah.
And so she's putting rotors up. Let alone rotors, yes, are heavy. But I'm starting to put the oil up, which is about the same. I come back, she has the cart already at the pretty much where we store the carts, still with rotors. I'm like, why didn't you finish the rotors? Oh, well, they're heavy and we have to move all the rotors because most of them don't have slots. Either that or we have to flex them in. Like, okay. Well, I pretty much Miguel told you to do the rotors while I do the rest of the stuff. So, do you want the rotors or do you want to take care of the oil? I'll take care of the oil. Okay. I started doing the rotors. They pretty much went in the slots without me even moving anything on them. So I'm like, so she's lying. Got it.
Rotors weighing what in this particular instance?
Car rotors, pretty much as heavy as a car battery.
I know my roommate has to deal with those when he's He has to deal with batteries a lot when he's working.
But the fact that she pretty much lied to get out of it is...
irritating, yes.
Yes. And then she's a manager, which is horrible.
Now, there was one day I got my butt chewed out for managing to screw everything up at work and literally waste the entire day on me working.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of not any fault of my own. Because where I was working, I had to move a bunch of stuff around with a forklift. These are propane-powered forklifts.
Mm-hmm.
Nice thing about propane forklifts is when you run out of gas on a propane forklift, you can just, within about 2 minutes, swap out the tank for a fresh tank of propane and you're back off to work. Except for this
Lean burning forklift, I tell you.
Yeah. Except for the guys didn't quite get the concept of this only works if you carry spare propane tanks and stuff.
Wait, what?
Yeah, swap out the propane tank for a fresh charged propane tank. Only happens when you have a spare fully charged propane tank to swap onto forklift.
Yeah? By the way, Faye, you probably should have called in sick.
Why?
Jet lag.
Oh.
Awake, like, a long time.
Unfortunately, depending on the job, they'll either, even if you call in sick and tell them, hey, it's because jet lag, it's a lot of them. Some will understand, some won't.
I think the UK has generally more supportive laws of that than the States. Thank you for the subbies, T-Fox.
Well, like I said, it also determines on the manager as well.
Anyway. So I fired up the forklift to go do what I need. The other thing about this, the tanks have a gauge on them, so you can tell how much gas is in them.
Yeah, normally.
All of our tanks, the gauge is broken on.
Oh, fun.
So I fired up one of those forklifts. I did the walk around. I'm like, yeah, nothing looks like it's about to fall off the forklift, so let's fire up and get it going. Fired it up, drove it over where I needed to get to it. I had to go pick up a piece of pipe off the machine that I was working on. I get the forks on the machine, I start to lift up the thing, I hear put. You're kidding me. Runs out of gas right there. And I have no tank to put on this thing. So I can't get what I need off the machine to take it off to where I need to take it because it's currently on the forks of the machine. I can't move because it hasn't gas to run it on. And to make matters worse, I screwed up my friend's day because that forklift was sitting clockwise in the aisle while I was doing this. So it's blocking out the entire aisle because it's got no gas and I can't move it.
Well, that blows.
Yes.
I can't say that I really have that many horror stories from my own workplace these days.
Yeah.
My horror stories are more things like I got assaulted at work and my boss convinced me not to talk about it, so or to talk to the police.
Yeah, whoever did that is a wretch and
I was
needs
a
to be
teenager,
smashed.
he was a full-grown, like, adult in his, you know, probably in his 40s.
Yeah.
So there was definitely, like, a power dynamic there that was unhealthy.
Let me guess, it was him who assaulted or someone else?
Someone else.
So he was covering someone's ass?
Pretty much. I gave somebody coffee that wasn't good, apparently. Apparently that was worth throwing hot coffee directly on me.
Unfortunately, I don't believe in that. No matter how bad it is, you should not get any. Technically, that is assault.
It is.
Especially towards a minor.
It is brazen assault. But it's probably well past the statute of limitations at this point, and I doubt he would even remember who the hell it was. While I don't know anything about Canadian law, I'm pretty sure there is a statute of limitations for prosecuting things like that.
Yeah.
Most countries have something like that.
Mm. Which, unfortunately, the U.S. is actually dropping that stuff. I think there's going to be soon no limitations. Which will be interesting.
Honestly, if you did something petty like 25 years ago that wasn't something like murder, who fucking cares at that point? Like, if it was something really heinous, then yeah, maybe do something about it. But if it wasn't, should you be going and ruining someone's life when they probably don't even remember what it was? There's a reason there's a statute of limitations anyway. If they remove it, maybe we could see some politicians get punished for it, for things they've done. I'd love to see that come back and bite them in the ass spectacularly. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, imagine every politician. Ooh, by the way, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Whoopi are in hot water right now. Or not Whoopi, Oprah.
What did she do this time?
Both her and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson started pretty much a donation group for the people of Maui. But the people are not going to get that money.
Then what was the point?
I want to say it's mostly for views and publicity.
Well, in that case, should probably just go ahead and confiscate the funds and send it anyway.
And like, the people of Maui pretty much did not want her there.
Yeah, because if you capitalize on something like that and aren't actually going to help anyone, why are you there?
Oprah capitalizing on other people's tragedies in order to make money isn't anything new.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Dr. Phil. Dr. Quack, I mean, I should say.
He's not even a fucking doctor.
He's an ass. Remember that scammer that something on fights or something, and they came in dressed as him? To prove a point. That was wild.
It was a streamer who did something really similar to Dr. Phil in terms of like capitalizing on other people's tragedies to make money, and like Dr. Phil was like gonna roast him, and he wanted to make the point of you literally do the same fucking thing.
At least the guy was more self-aware. That like, as awful as that is, it's going like, oh man, that's a sick burn, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's
But
like,
yeah, it's like the people on Maui wanted their priest. They wouldn't even allow the priest in to go and see him, to give their blessings and all that. But they let Oprah, or not Oprah, Oprah in. And the people are like, who the fuck is she?
someone who's not really even relevant today.
No. But it is opening a lot of people's eyes on the whole thing.
As well it should.
Because this fire did not start naturally.
Yeah, it was the power company. Fucking
They're actually proving that it's not.
but there was footage of an area with power lines and
Yes, it started, there was two fires. The first one started because of the power lines. The firefighters got 100% it contained, got it done, and the power line's been off for 6 hours. And then a second fire started.
Nibble nibble. Saucy.
Mm-hmm. And how convenient it started, burned all the houses down, and now they're starting talk about building a smart city instead of giving the people back their homes.
Every single bit of money should be going into restoring those people's homes.
Mm-hmm. Not building a smart city like they want. And even till now, they're not letting the people go in to collect their things.
I think those people need to sue all of them.
Yeah, but they let the ATF in.
Why did they need to get access?
I don't
might
know.
get some citations on stuff like this though.
Could we, yeah, you'd need to get us some, sources on that one.
Okay. I'll look for them again.
Cool.
And then they also brought in locksmiths.
Try to account for media bias and different outlets.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I see people talking about stuff like this on BitChute.
What is
What?
BitChute? What the fuck is BitChute?
It's where you go when YouTube bans you, and you need somewhere else to post your weird conspiracy theories.
Hmm. Why is it called BitchTube if it's... Never
It's-
mind.
Probably crypto based.
No,
Yeah.
it's called bit, as in, you know, computer bits. Shoot, as in, like, a thing you... a slide
Drop
you send
something through,
things
yeah.
down. Yeah, BitChute.
Oh.
BitChute's been along since before crypto. Like, as in before Bitcoin was, like, this weird thing nobody fucking used. For decades.
I can't believe there's a boss that... I still can't believe that there was a boss you had to use a shovel on.
Oh yeah.
That was cool, though. Dead boss. Ba 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 ba. There we go.
No, now you made all his henchmen jobless.
Huh?
And now you killed the boss, now all his henchmen are jobless.
Amusing joke. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. I hate the pea hats. They are evil.
Yeah, silly piss hats.
Which reminds me, who played Ocarina of Time, left Kokiri Forest, and then saw the weird plant thing and went towards it and then freaked the hell out when it turned to a giant fucking lawnmower?
Me. Definitely me.
Because that was fucking evil, Nintendo. They knew what they were doing. Ba 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 ba. Tiny pea hat.
Hurry before it knocks you off.
What did I hit up there? I'm lost. But I do have a key now, so I can do something with that.
Boogly boogly bitch.
Ba ba ba.
So what was it? 2 nights ago, I was torturing a Call of Duty lobby.
What were you doing? Playing the piano?
No. I had my open mic and I was pretty much just doing nothing but knifing. So I threw multiple smokes down, got behind them, and pretty much they're not paying attention. I'm like, oogly boogly bitch.
Weird.
You just had to run
Oh.
behind him and tell him it's nice to know him.
Knife to know you.
And no joke, some of them would actually scream, some would cuss. I heard
Oogly
the
boogly.
N-word thrown about numerous times. I'm like, Call of Duty lobbies, N-word.
Yeah, that was alarmingly frequent. People would say the N-word. They call you a bundle of wood. They'd say they did your mom. There was all sorts of insults. There was no limit to them.
The worst ones, unfortunately, are from children.
The children in Call of Duty lobbies have the foulest mouths
They're
imaginable.
special.
Oh god, yes. It's like a special kind of awful, like, because quite frankly, I don't think kids quite understand the full gravity of what they're saying half the time.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Also, kids are assholes. I should know, I was one.
Yeah. I usually think it's funny when people say, "Oh, swearing on like TV teaches kids to swear." I'm like,
No, it's the parents.
I learned
Yeah.
that when I was 2.
And you probably learned it from your parents.
Yes.
You know the funny story from that? That is true for me.
And family friends.
When I was roughly 2.5 years old, my mom was driving me somewhere, and somebody cut her off, and she stood on the brakes, and, you know, my butt just got thrown about in the back seat.
And she swore like a sailor, didn't she?
Nope. She grit her teeth at it, and she hears in the back seat, "Stupid asshole!"
Why? Yes, I'm drinking tea. I'll get another glass. But I bet she went like, wait a minute, what?
No, it was stupid asshole. Mama, he a stupid asshole. And all she could do was say, yes, dear, and then sit down there and think about it and go, oh my god, my mother is going to kill me.
Hey, most of my cuss words technically weren't from my mom or my dad. It was family friends.
People who had a...
Quote unquote, because I'm not their little bastard, so they don't care if they swear from me.
You know, you know what the worst thing is? My mother used to send me to a specific babysitter when they needed to go do things, and I taught the parent to say, shut the fuck up. So I guess that's why it stopped going there. It kept screeching, and I told it to shut the fuck up repeatedly until it just started swearing. So that's my story of why I
taught
couldn't.
a parrot to swear. Not really intentional. It just learned it. And she's like, this damn bird won't shut the fuck up. Like, well, duh, you never shut the fuck up.
Neither do you! That's the funny part. It's just like, that bird's made for you. You know what? Fuck it. I'm having heartburn. I'm gonna have this fucking peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Jelly time.
No, no jelly. Just fucking peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly and a baseball bat.
That never did make sense. I think they were just looking for specific syllables. And Feyor, this is the tea you got me. I keep the tea basket from the teapot in the fridge between brewings.
So, I had to order new headphones because these ones are falling apart.
Ow!
Well, they're 2-year-old A40 Astros.
The fuck are those?
Wireless, very expensive headphones. Luckily, I had a discount on them.
I'm going to assume they're probably not worth the price?
No, they're not, because the main body is made out of plastic.
Pick up a Seal Series Arctis Pro or something like that.
I ordered a Corsair. Oh, close to the same price as the, Steel Series, but it has a metal band on the top of it.
So does mine.
Not metal, aluminum.
So does mine,
Why
dude.
don't you give those a try? Fucking Max was telling me I need to get Sennheisers.
Does he want to help you have that kind of money?
I asked him how
no.
much, and he's like, "Oh, they're this much." I'm like,
The
"Where
fuck
the
you
Steel
say?
Series are cheaper."
And are wireless.
Yeah.
How do you think I can talk while I'm in the kitchen?
And then I'm trying the Corsair HS80s, and they're wireless too. So I'm like, I'm gonna try these out. If I don't like them, worst case scenario, I'll use them until they break, and then go back to SteelSeries.
I got a pair of Corsairs I'm using now, and hanging up here is my backup pair. I got a set of Wally World Specials. I don't remember what the hell they are.
I've used SteelSeries, which I did like the ones that I had. Unfortunately, they were wired, so the wire broke and frayed.
If you have a cable, if you know how to patch the cables and they're not too thin of a wire, you can generally just go ahead and basically tin up the wires, bind them together.
My mom was vacuuming and yeah, the wires got sucked up in the vacuum.
Oh, she completely scrungled them then.
Yes.
Why didn't she buy you a new one then?
Well, that's where she gave me the money to get another headphone, so I got the A40s wireless. That way that problem doesn't happen.
I go like, Mom, I solved it so I don't have that problem again.
You know what's truly fun?
What?
The original Xbox 360 headset mics actually used a little fiber optic cable. So if they broke, you were fucked. Can't put those back together.
Only if you're one with enlightening experiences.
Bosky! Agree.
What was it? I tried razors before. Turtle Beach were good, but then they're also plastic, so they break easily.
The problem is so many of these have very poor build quality.
Yes.
It's like, come on.
I look for metal and aluminum. One of those two with the metal band over the top.
God damn it! Fuck off, P-Hat! Brain had a moment. My sound is desyncing. I need to reopen. Are the sounds desyncing on stream? I'm curious. I'm running into that.
Not that I could hear.
Because I noticed that I started having, when I'm playing through the capture card and viewing it on my monitor, I'm getting that same issue Skuru used to describe of audio desync. Basically, that's the streamer me and T's channel we met on. Barshroom door.
Hey, you cannot see who I am, for I am your shadow.
Ow.
Spree.
That boss is so easy.
Research elevation mechanisms.
Pa 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 pa.
Element.
Break.
Yes.
Three.
Well, it's more howl. The echoing howl. Essence of time. It echoes far across the plains to speak to insolent hearts. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I'll be back. I gotta hit the bathroom.
Don't hit it too hard. Don't want to
I was
thermonuclear
gonna, you know,
warhead.
I was gonna face plant the toilet seat, just like, bam, right with my face.
That's bad.
Okay.
Ambi's tower will soon be complete. Once Ambi's tower is done, history shall remember me as the greatest of queens. Echoing howl, but things are not going well. The Black Tower is nearing completion in the past. Terrible things will happen if you don't hurry. Air and essence exiting from the peaks northwest of Lina City. Can you go? Wonder which dungeon it is this time.
This huge fish washed ashore. It looks fresh and tasty. Red fish has very exciting flavor.
That's not a fish. We found this red fish. We're dying to savor its exciting flavor. Hey, what are those red seeds you have? Ember seeds. What an exciting name. Will you trade ember seeds for our fish? Sure.
It's a deal. We can't wait to taste it.
Munch,
Hot!
munch. I was almost eaten. I'm Dimitri. I can swim in the sea. Are you going somewhere? I can give you a ride. I now am on a Dodongo. It has the power of Vor.
Yeah.
You just had to think about that for a moment. That was great.
I didn't have to think about it. I just had to watch it happen and go, yeah.
So not only do Dodongos live in caves and breathe fire typically, they can also swim in the fucking ocean. I'll get lost if I go too far. Nom nom crab. Crab.
Don't get crabby now.
We're here. You go alone now. Bye. Is that Felicia? I played these games way too much. Wah 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 wah. I don't want to deal with her shit. Let's see. What's the trading game in this one? It seems like Zelda always has to have some trading minigame.
Hmm? Ah.
I don't know why. Because reasons. Tree. There we go.
So if you tell a tree you're not gonna cut it down, but then do so anyway, would that be considered treason?
Because it's not speaking out against the government or governing body.
I believe that's treachery.
Yeah. Ah. Meow. Let's do the time warp again. This isn't good. I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. Tick-tock, it tells time. Are you giving me this clock? Don't say a word, of course. You will. What a big help. Here's your reward. Now I'm off to work. I'm a workaholic. Meow. You got the stationery. Who will you write to? Pa 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 pa. Symetry. Ring. Ring a ding ding. Paper. You have any paper? Give him the stationary. Yay! Take this! You traded for the stink bag. Ew, it stinks. I wonder what the whole joke with the hand in the toilet was, though, since it's in multiple Zelda games. You know the Toke? I hear there's an island full of them across the sea. It's Pippin, don't forget it.
Well, anyway,
Wah.
I ought to be thinking about bed because I was kind of supposed to be in there about 3 hours ago.
Yeah, good luck with that. But sleep well.
Still don't think it's much is gonna happen, but I still want to start getting serious about that. So,
Well, you can at least try.
true. At least I can say I did. Catch y'all later.
Toodles! And now I have to resize you, Beans. So, let's see. Can I make it to the mountain area, or where do I need to go? I am Adler. For 50 years, I was a palace advisor, but there has since been chased from the palace, and I'm now retired. I have known the queen since she was young. She always held the people foremost in her heart. But since she took that girl Nehru in, she has changed completely. She quit listening to my advice. Was that girl who suggested I be banished. But just who is Nehru? I can only see her as a monster in human guise. I wonder if the queen is all right. Blem, 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 blem. Ah. What was the last Zelda game I finished, T? I don't remember.
Link's Awakening?
I think it was. I'm honestly surprised at how good the game looks via the cables and the setup I have. Rolling base bridge. Oh, I need the switch hook. Wait, where'd she say? Did she say northwest or northeast? I don't really remember. I'm clueless. I'm going to revisit tree face. Also, I have to say, I don't think the Game Boy Advance's D-pad was the best in the world, at least on the original launch one.
Yeah.
It kind of feels soft. It doesn't have the kind of clicky feel I like. The one that's easily actuated, but doesn't feel squishy. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, ugh. Yeah, this might be the right way. Maybe. You know, ultimately, I think I might just be better at games than I was when I was a kid. Simply because I'm not as stupid anymore.
You know, play smarter, not harder.
Because goddamn, I was an idiot back then. I was stupid. Alright, let's just go ahead and see. What clue am I missing? I got the seed shooter. What activates from that? Do I remember anything? No, I don't. Google! I still think it's funny that IGN still maintains its old guides for this stuff. Skull Dungeon, yeah, okay. Oh, I need to be in the present. That's why I'm having a problem. Ooh woo. Lum 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 lum. I wonder why the bridge to wherever the castle would be is completely gone. You'd think that that would be a historical monument. Wouldn't you? I would think so. Ah, this is where it is. Punt, punt. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, here we go. Nope. Fuck you, you stupid choo-choo fuck. Those lately worthless fools, just as we're building this bridge to Symmetry City, they break off on break. I wait, but they don't come back. We'll never get the bridge done at this rate. Go find him, but the rain around here is too rough. Man can't navigate on his own path. What a fix. Do I have to pay to buy the fucking flute? I'm gonna have to buy the flute. I don't want to buy the flute. I don't want to buy it. No, don't make me buy it, game. I'm unhappy. I'm angry. I'm angry.
Nice to meet you, Angry. I'm T.
Mister, I found you. Listen, it's a mess. A big-winged bear-like animal got lost in our forest and can't get out. We were playing a little trick, but no, it'll never get out. Can you help us find it? You get our problem? I guess I got moosh because I didn't buy anything. Moosh is kind of stupid, but he's a nice bear. Scree.
Scree.
Da-da-da-da. Wait, mister, this way! We didn't mean it in such trouble, really! You know, you could just undo the magical bullshit, you stupid fairy freaks. They're da burr. I'm back in the same spot. I'm so hungry. I can't move. Oh, you chased away the ghosts. Mister, you found it. Okay, we'll take you to the edge of the You won't get lost here. Sorry, we didn't mean it, but seeking is more fun than hiding. Really, I want to do it again. Next time will be harder. Come play with us again, okay? Thank you for helping me out. You haven't told me your name. Please tell me. That's easy to remember. First the graveyard, now this. You're always helping me out. I must help you in your adventures too. So take this flute. Play that flute when you need me. I'll come if I hear it. You want to go north? Right? Okay, climb onto my back. Pa-pa-pa-pum, pa-pa-pa-pum, pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pum, pa-pum. The Assbuster Brigade. Our boss is an ornery fellow. He does no work but complains about quality. I guess I need to go over to the carpenter then first. Wah 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 wah. Can you go find him? I can get work on the bridge, but the terrain on here is too rough. The bear and an ass slam. They include the flying bear because, you know, having the rocks cape is too much of a pain. Oh, a boss? Well, I had to hang out a while longer. I can head back. Pa-pa-pa-pa. Ring! Wait a minute, is there more here? Okay. Some of the names they made for these monsters are just kind of silly, though. Like levers. What is that supposed to even mean?
I'm not sure if those are the Japanese names or not, because I feel like some of them might be a mistranslation. Rope, keys, lever.
And that should be all of them. Haha, they're finally here! They were just late. Well, get to work. No more breaks until the bridge is done. Yes, boss! We're done, boss! What? You're already done? Guess you fools can work. But no time for breaks now. On to our next job. Yes, boss. Fast travel unlocked. Papa. Help! The tuning nut is broken! What? Will you listen to my problem? The closer the Black Tower gets to completion, the stranger the city gets. When the tuning nut broke, the city fell out of balance, and the volcano started erupting. The tuning nut is the city's symbol. We dutifully worship this nut. The rules of symmetry require that left and right be in perfect balance. But the tuning nut at the center of the city is broken. Symmetry City is all out of balance. If we don't get the tuning nut fixed and put back, Symmetry City will be destroyed by the eruptions. Do you understand? I've given the broken nut to my husband, but he can't climb Restoration Wall. Sway right, sway left. Move left, sway right. Move right, sway left. I'm so swinny, I wish I could change. Sometimes I hear music flowing down from the mountaintop, but I wonder why. Anyway, I think it's a good place to go ahead and call it for the game right now. Alright. And there we go. So, let's go ahead and see who is on and streaming. Ba 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 ba. wap, 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 wap. Ooh, someone's doing some indie blam blam.
I'm back.
I think I found who we're gonna go with.
I am back.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. So, get booped. Boop the hunter. Boop eternal. Instead of Doom Eternal, it's Boop Eternal. I hate the advertising. It sucks. Yes, it does. Okay. It's time to boop the bean. And he's playing some Gunfire. Currently has some new DLC. Maybe I should try playing it again soon. Anyway, rating we go. Have a wonderful time bean. Bah.